All and welcome back to Wired Differently. This is episode 7. So, quick update before I get into this. I've just completed my first few weeks on ADHD medication called Elvans. And I'll be honest, it's been a very, very interesting experience. So, I want to talk about the best way I can describe it without overhyping it is. It felt a little bit like a moment in the movie Limitless, where essentially everything kind of slows down and it becomes like this. It's not in a dramatic, superhuman way, obviously, like the film, but just enough to start thinking more clearly, enough to stay focused on a task a bit longer. Then getting distracted, enough to actually finish things that I would start and normally leave halfway. For the first time in a long time, I didn't feel as stuck, if you will. So something else I noticed is that, my emotional responses felt steadier, not gone, of course, not numb, just less reactive, less irregular. Less all over the place. Now, I want to be clear about this. This isn't me saying that, medication is a magic fix, because it's not. And I'll be brutally honest that I was never someone who liked to take medication or the idea of medication in general. But at the same time, I can't ignore what I've experienced. These few weeks, because the difference has been huge, I'll be honest. Even in a short space of time, it has been indeed noticeable. And it's made me realize something very important. ADHD doesn't just disappear with, a magic pill. It's always going to be there. So alongside anything external like medication, you still have to do the work on your own, make your own adjustments, your routines, design the environment around your needs, how you manage your energy, because if you don't, burnout will catch up with you very quickly. But what I will say is this, for me so far, medication has helped drastically, not a little, but significantly. And I think that's an honest place to sit with it, if you will. So now, alongside all of this, something else has been kind of on my mind lately. So since being diagnosed with ADHD, I thought I'd finally found kind of the answer. But instead, obviously, it's raised a new question. Why do certain things still hit so hard sometimes? But obviously, now it's been much better than before. But I've been learning more about this. The more I've realized that ADHD isn't just about focus, executive function, or attention, or hyperactivity. It's also emotional. And that's where something called Rejection Sensitivity Dysphoria comes into play, otherwise known as RSD. This is strongly linked to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder but it's not talked about enough, in my opinion. So for me, this one made a lot of things make sense, because it's not just about being sensitive. It's that intense, almost instant emotional reaction to, for example, criticism, rejection, or even the perception of it, which is a tricky part. So a look, a tone, a message, and suddenly you're questioning everything around you. Did I say something wrong? Did I mess that up? Did I use the right words? Are they annoyed with me? These are the type of questions. And even when part of you knows you're overthinking, you still feel it. That's what emotions are, right? So when you combine that with years of masking, years of pressure, it starts to explain kind of why certain things hit harder than they should, if you will. Why small moments feel bigger than it would be in a neurotypical brain. Why criticism lingers, why you push yourself harder than most people, even when you realize I think that's the important thing to say in this part of the episode, which is this isn't weakness and it's not overreacting. It's just a nervous system that's been running at full capacity for a very long time. Now, I want to be clear, this isn't about self-diagnosing anything or self-analysis all the time. It's about just recognizing patterns because there's a difference between understanding yourself and labeling yourself, which is you can label yourself incorrectly. So for me, this is still a process, still figuring out how to manage it, but it's been very, very helpful so far. So how to respond better, how not let it take over, but even having the awareness has changed how I see myself. Less judgment, more understanding, and honestly, that has been a powerful place to start, and it's becoming a game changer. If you want to follow more of this journey, you can check out the full episodes I've posted so far on my YouTube channel. You can find me, obviously. And if you want to go deeper into my story, as I've posted yesterday, my book has just been launched, From Shadow to Strength. It's now available on Amazon, which talks about my story in a little bit more depth. And I appreciate you being part of this. Have a good weekend. Take care.